Sadnam Namaste. So there's a lot going on in our world, and it's important that you remind yourself that there's a spiritual dimension to everything that you can see, and there's much more going on than what we see with these two physical eyes. So as a humanity, we're evolving into this great age of Aquarius, and the unconscious is being made conscious. So the unconscious mind of humanity is being made conscious. Okay? So we're in a process. So this means that the cause is in the collective unconscious of humanity, right? The waters are being stirred. The muddy waters are being stirred, and up is coming the mud. So this is like lifting up the boulder and seeing all the greeblies underneath there, right? It's not like they just appeared. They've been there all the time, but we haven't been able to see them. So the unconscious is made conscious, and what we're seeing out here is the effect, okay? The cause is in the unconscious mind, and the effect is out here in our external world. So our evolution is bringing us back to the truth. Our evolution is bringing us back to unity consciousness. And this means that we're coming back to the knowingness that we're all connected. And we're connected by this one light that lives in each person. No exception. Every human on the planet has this one light, and this is what connects us all. And these disasters and these catastrophes and these struggles and loss in your life are serving a purpose. And the purpose is to rip open the collective heart of humanity, because this is how we connect with one another. So each one of us is at a choice point in our life. We can either choose unity or we can choose separation. We can either choose love or we can choose fear. It's our choice. So separation is all the hatred that we're seeing in the world right now. And this is the ego, right? It's separation. It's about destroying. It's about blaming another person, another community, another religion, another culture for the source of your problems. And it gets escalated so much, this hatred goes so deep that it wants to kill, it wants to destroy. And this is our ancestral memory releasing to be cleansed. And why? So that we can make different choices. Anyone that's alive right now and knows the history, this is reminiscent of pre-Nazi Germany, right? We can feel this. This is what this fear that's coming up from our the collective unconscious is about. So it's about making a different choice. And it starts with you. There's no saviors that are going to come and save you. Even God is not going to come and save you. A lot of people say, you know, how did God allow this horrible, horrific thing to happen to us? Well, you need to remember, God didn't create guns. God didn't create money. We did. The ego did. So it's our job to undo this. It's our job to correct this with the guidance of our own soul, right? To guide us. And that's love. You know, we really need to start valuing one another again. There's a great story that happened recently with this man who walked into a subway, and, you know, he was yelling and screaming and went to sit down, and everybody around him moved, right, to other seats. And he's pounding his seat, and he's yelling and screaming. And this older woman sat beside him, and she reached out her hand and she held this man's hand, and he immediately calmed down and he started to cry. He completely softened. So this went on for a while, and he came to his stop and he got up and thanked the woman and left. And all the meantime, people were watching this, and they asked the woman, like, what did you do? Weren't you afraid that he would hurt you? And she just looked at them and she said, I'm a mother. And she said, all I saw was a little boy in pain, and I knew he just needed love. And this is what's really coming back to the planet, is love. We haven't experienced divine love in thousands of years as a humanity. We don't know what it is. It's very rare that that was expressed through a human, right? And those people were known as avatars. We know ego love. Ego love isn't love at all. It's more like special attention. I have a special relationship, and I will show you special attention if you behave in this way, if you do these things for me, if you make me feel special. As soon as these things are taken away, right, where I no longer feel special with you, then this ego love is withdrawn. It's not love at all. It's conditional. Divine love is consistent. Divine love goes nowhere. Divine love is not contingent on someone else's behavior or other conditions. Divine love is not only for your special relationships, like your partner or your children or your extended family. Divine love is for everyone. Divine love is for the prisoner on death row and the famous pop star and everybody in between. Divine love is like the air that we breathe. Everybody gets to breathe this air. And divine love doesn't choose who's worthy, who's deserving of this love. It's for everyone. So all this acting out is an absence of love. Hatred is an absence of love. Hatred is all about that person that's expressing it, and no one else. It's about that person. That person has rejected and is terrified to know this part of himself, right? That he projects it out onto a community, onto another person, to destroy it because he's terrified. And this is the thing that we don't get, because the ego thinks, well, hatred, it's like they're powerful, there's something to be feared. No, deep within that person is a quivering bowl of jello. That person is terrified. And that's where the hatred is coming from. It's coming from a deep feeling of fear and separation. So is the killer deserving of divine love just as much as the 49 people who died? Absolutely. Because the divine love doesn't choose who's worthy and who's not. It's not your job to, oh, well, this person deserves my love and that person doesn't. That's not your job. Your job is to be an expression of this divine love. And this is how we bring peace to the planet. So let's bring this down to the personal, because what can you do? If you're one person and you're looking out at this planet, it's very overwhelming. One person cannot fix this planet. Remember, there's no saviors. So what you can do is make your world better, right? We all live on this planet, but we're also living in our own world. So your world is your workplace. Your world is your community. Your world is your friends and family, your neighbors. So start there. Do you know your neighbors? Right? Where you live. Most people don't know their neighbors. Introduce yourself. Get to know your neighbors. See how you can help your neighbors. Gather in community. How can you make your community a better place? So it's about giving. With every experience you're having, the ego just wants to take, right? How can I take from this experience? But the soul wants to give. How can I give? And it doesn't mean giving physical resources, right? It's giving your presence. That's the best thing that you can do in every experience, is to be fully present in the moment. The other thing to do during these times is not to attach to a belief system that is separating people, to not attach to any religion or political views that teaches hatred, that teaches separation, that these people are the problem and we need to destroy them. You don't want anything to do with that. That's an old consciousness. It's like, smells like mothballs, right? It's from our ancestry. Just let that go. And also look inside, and if there's any parts of yourself that you hate, that you don't like, bring this teaching in. Oh, there's an absence of love here. I need to bring love into this part of myself. Right? Because you're born perfect. There's nothing wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. And anyone that tells you that there's something wrong with you, you don't listen to them. You're perfect. So you want to embrace, you want to love yourself completely, and then your heart will open. Right? This is the goal. Heart is opening, and then this energy moves through you. So please subscribe to my channel so that you can receive updates when I upload a video. And you can go to my website, catalystyogi.com, sign up for a free newsletter. And please share this message with others who need a little bit of comfort right now in this world of turmoil, and some context and understanding. And there's a link to a Kundalini Yoga meditation to accept yourself, warts and all. Okay. Satnam.